Your AC looks like that. Clean on the left side. You see how it looks clean over there? Clean, nice and clean, and then dark over here. You see? That means your air conditioning is leaking. Freon. You got a bad condenser. You got to replace it. You got to replace the AC condensers leaking. That's why this car has no Freon. No Freon, empty. We're checking if the compressor kicks in right now, so we're gonna put Freon in it. We're gonna fill it up, pressurize the system, about to 70, 80. And we're gonna go ahead and check to see if the compressor kicks on, which is the blue no side. That's where the pressure is at right there. Let's go ahead and turn on the AC. Perfect compression. You got good compression, guys. Good compression right there. It went straight all the way down. Good compression. That's what you want to see. Now we're going to go ahead and do the vacuum on this. Release air. Pressurize. Release it. We're going to go ahead and do the vacuum now. Here's the power. Put this back in. And it sounds a little bit dry, so we're going to put some oil in it. It sounds dry, the system. We put about maybe 3 ounces. 3 ounces. The cup measures. If you go buy one of these at the hair salon for hair, like when women dye their hairstyles, they have it right here. It says 2 and 3 ounces. We'll go ahead and put 2 ounces on this car. There you go. Some good Freon. Look, it even has dye so you can find a leak. You just need the UV light also. I got the UV light also in the back right here. I'll show you how that does the vacuum. O-rings, you want to buy the O-ring sets. So I got the O-ring sets, different sizes. Subscribe, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe and hit the like, please, right now. Valves, we're going to change the valve since we're at it right now. We're going to change the valve. Where's the valve? Good thing I reminded myself because these leak all the time. Temperature gauge, you're going to need one of those. UV light. Where is the... Oh, here it is, the valve removal tool. So let's go ahead and remove the valve also. We're going to go ahead and disconnect it. I know it's doing vacuum, but let's go ahead and disconnect it, guys. Change the low side right now. Oh, it's got the bigger sizes. This one's good because it's got the bigger valve, so this one we're good. We're good right there. We'll be good right there. But you know what? Let's go ahead and change it. I'm gonna go ahead and change it for you guys, so you guys can see how you do it. The kit you can buy it on Amazon. UV light. Yeah, it kind of glows green. Look. Freon. That. And now you need the valve removal tool. It's got 2 sides. Oh, this one's too hard. Oh boy. Let me see. Just make sure when you change these that you have no Freon inside. Make sure you have no Freon inside because then it'll hit you right in the head. All over the place. They sell some tools that you could do it with Freon. You could change it with the Freon inside. It's pretty cool. I had it, but I lost parts to the tool. That was like $35 in Amazon also as well. That's the high pressure side. So yeah, they sell a tool that you could do it with Freon in there. And then you don't have to let go of the Freon, you know, to change it. Pretty cool tool though. Alright guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel free so I can do more videos on the air conditioning repairs. I know you guys need AC, you know. Look at all these compressors I've been changing this week. Look at them. Bam. Now we're gonna do the vacuum. Gotta go down, going down, going down, going down, 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 down. Put the vacuum in there, get it nice and going, and then we're gonna put in some about 2 ounces. Probably like $2 this cup. We'll put 2 ounces. You got enough vacuum already right there. Now you unplug the vacuum machine. By the way, I made that machine about 15 years ago. Now let's put the hose in right there. The hose in. Bam. Look at that, how fast it goes down. There you go. About 3 ounces, 2.5 ounces. I know the system's pretty dry. It's got a new condenser and dryer. Here's the dryer on the side. Now let's put it with Freon. And we got also the dye to find leaks in there. Look, see how it glows? Look at that, it's going in now. Look at that. Yeah, you like that, right? You like that? Look at that. Woo! So it's gonna get about 70, 80 right now. 70, 80. And then right there, once it stops, we're gonna go ahead and turn on the car and the compressor. Let's get these tools out of the way so they don't fall. So when I start the car, I don't have to be looking through the engine. Here's a gauge so we can see how cold is it inside, guys. Look at that. It's about, look, read it. It's about 90 degrees, okay? You guys read it right there? About 90 degrees. Let me see if I can move it somewhere else. Okay, it's about 90 degrees. Let's set the temperature at cold, both sides. Do a little bit high mode. Let's put more Freon in there. We gotta keep filling it up. So you're gonna get about 10, to about 5 or 10. So it's gotta be about 45 when you're done with the car. Getting more Freon in there, guys. More Freon going in. So I like the bigger tank because this is what I do for a living. I fix air conditioning. And you can see other stuff I do on my other videos. You can check them out. I repair vehicles. So I like the bigger tank, you know. Those little small ones, it's just to get you out of a situation, emergency, but other than that, the bigger tank is the one I like the most because it lasts us for the fun. The red gauge, I didn't connect it, which is going to keep an eye on the blue gauge. That's good. This is for high pressure. High pressure should be at 150 to 200. Fan kicks on, it goes down to 150 without fan kicking on. Goes to 250 and then it comes back down to 150. The fan for the AC right there. When the pressure rises, fan comes on. When the pressure is not too high, it doesn't come on. We get it in slowly and then we move it up a little bit. And we'll get some more in there. A little bit faster. And then get some liquid and gas in there, you know? Liquid and gas. Liquid is down. Gas is up. So that's when it's almost filled up, we leave it like this up, standing. Still goes in for the gas. Your AC clutch is down there on the Hondas. Most of the vehicles you see it. Right down there. That's that part of the bike. If you're putting Freon and your AC doesn't get cold, you might have a clogged expansion valve. If you see the blue side just staying around 10, 15, 20, that's not going up. We are about 50 degrees now. Look at that. It's nice. We're going down to 50. So yeah, guys, it'll help me out if you guys follow and subscribe. It's free, you know. Maybe one day I get to 10,000 followers. I got 1,000 right now. Comment below if you need help, any questions. If I have time, I'll respond within time to give you advice. Just be careful when you're dealing with Freon too, you know, and you don't release those valves if there's Freon in it. You don't want to touch it. It's going to have really cold and it burns it. We're about 50 degrees with the windows down. Make sure you roll up your windows, you know, full blast. Our mission is to get to like 45 degrees. Almost there. We're at 50 already right now. Guys, don't forget to change your cabin filter on Honda Accords and Civics. You'll see on my other videos, it goes right here underneath the glove box. You have to bring the glove box down, and it's right there. You see that space right there. You just pull it out. I'll show you guys. Since we're here already, I'm gonna show you guys right now as soon as I'm almost done. Stay tuned. We're at 45. We're about to stop already right there. Stop right now. It's good already. It's filled up. It's nice and cold in there. Woo. Yeah, I drove this car over here as a friend of mine, and the AC wasn't working. We're about where we want to be at. Fan just kicked on. So we're good there. Just put up a little bit more, but we're good there at 30, 35. Got a good compressor. And then you also want to check your low pressure where you plug into. This hose should be, this aluminum line should be nice and cold. This one's hot, don't touch this one, you burn yourself. And you can spray some soap to see if you have any leaks in there too. That's usually what I do. I use a Dawn soap, is the best one to use for any leaks, guys. Since we should replace the valve too, you want to make sure it's perfectly fine. So we're gonna do this and then see if it goes up. A little bit of release pressure, but we're gonna let it out. A little bit. I think it's that's why you want to make sure that you tighten it up. I think this one will be tight. Now let's put it in. Let it a little bit loose. Now we're golden. Now we're golden, guys. Look at that. It was just a little bit, so I would have left it like that, not double check. We would have had a leak. So right now it's good. It's not bubbling up no more. It's just sitting there. We're gonna check the low pressure side too right now, as soon as we're done. So you always want to use Dawn soap. You just seen that I didn't tie it up all the way. So now I'm gonna show you guys where the cabin filter is at. We just filled up already. We're good at 30. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the glove box. Just remove your stuff because everything's gonna go down like it did right here. And you want to turn off the AC for a second there because everything's gonna start blowing in your face. You push this button in, and this one too. It has two of them, one on each side. There you go. Look at that, guys. Clogged up. Oh my God. Look. This is very nasty. Ears. Ears. You got some rat poop and everything in there, I think. Look at that. Yeah. Gosh. So yeah, this will help out your AC unit. We're gonna order one for the customer. So make sure you guys check your cabin filters. It's about 15 bucks. Let me disconnect my fridge already. It's been plugged in already for a while. Let's unplug that. This guy didn't put the stuff away. I'm gonna have him put all that stuff away. He left there. You gotta keep the area clean, workspace clean. So yeah, that's how you change your cabin filter. Very easy. We're done with the AC unit. We're almost done. Customer's gonna pick this car up in about an hour. We're gonna put this back, and then he could buy the cabin filter and put it on, or I'll put it on for a middleman. There you go. Now it even blows even better and colder, because that stops from air going in. It stops it because it's all clogged up with trash. So once you're done there, my friends, don't forget to subscribe, please. And let's check the low pressure side now, since we're already done there. You pull the valve up, then you unplug it. You're good there, you're golden. Golden. Put this back where it goes. I recommend you buy the gauges, the snap-on ones. These are the good ones right here. The ones with the close and open valves, you know? They're the best ones. Release air from the line. Just check the high, the low pressure valve. Make sure that one's not leaking. We're trying to loosen that one up, and it was very tight, so we didn't mess with it. So that one looks pretty good. I like to change it, but if it's very tight, you're in danger of messing up something, so you don't want to mess with it. You know what I mean? Alright guys, thanks for watching. This is your friend Sam. Have a wonderful weekend day. I don't know what day is it out of the week that you guys are watching the video, but today is 2025, July 2025. Have a great day.